Initially, I didn't have that thought at all, but because I didn't suspect anything negative. I didn't suspect that maybe she's doing something outside, or I didn't have that thought at all initially. But during the pregnancy, something happened.
For 8 days, Kofi waited for the DNA results. The uncertainty weighed on him. It was a test he never imagined he would one day have to take.
You reached this to 5. You've killed him now. Congratulations. So move.
Just months earlier, life looked very different. Kofi had fallen in love. Then came news that changed everything. He was going to be a father.
I was the one that she called that she's having certain symptoms. It happened that when we checked, it shows that she's pregnant. Yeah. And I decided not to tamper with it. Even though I'm not married to her, so I decided not to tamper with it. So I gave her the assurance that whatever thing I have to do, whatever responsibility that I have to take, or whatever formal thing I have to do, I'm ready to do it. Because I was happy that at the end of the day, the baby is finally here, after the trauma and all of that.
A healthy baby boy. For many fathers, that would have been enough. But for Kofi, questions remained. Months before the child was born, money went missing from his room. What followed left him struggling to trust the woman he loved.
I had something in my room that got stolen. Yes, so, and she was the only one who had access to my room. So, because for a lady to be able to see a lot of lies like this, what if? So for us to be sure, when the baby comes successfully, we have to try and check if it is ours.
The issue dragged on for weeks. Eventually, she admitted taking the money, but the damage had already been done.
From further confrontations, that's when she admitted that. Because if you are the one who did it and you say it once and for all, I think it will not prolong the issue like that. So it made me lose trust in she was not truthful. And she said a lot of lies, and she made up a lot of stories just to cover what she did and all of that. So that is what triggered the DNA, because we felt that if she can say all these things, what if maybe when you were with her, she had another boy somewhere or another guy somewhere.
Kofi is not alone. Across Ghana, more men are turning to DNA tests for one reason: to know for certain whether a child is theirs.
The 2025 DNA Insight report, over 87% of people or fathers who tested with us or who did the test with us had it been for personal confirmation. They just wanted to clear their doubts. So largely, most of them is to clear their personal doubts, wants to be sure if this child is for me. And that one is based on various reasons. Some, the phenotype, as in the physical appearance of the child, some, the lifestyle of the mother, some, the family, and all those. So they all fall under the personal reasons, like he wants to confirm. It's just feel that is court case to settle a court issue, immigration purposes, or family issues. Most of them, it was true. They want to clear their personal doubt.
The findings are striking. Blueprint DNA analyzed nearly 500 paternity cases in 2025.
And out of these cases, of the 42% of the paternity tests conducted came out as paternity exclusion. What I mean is that the tested fathers, or the fathers who were tested, came out as not being the biological father. If I'm breaking it down, it means 4 out of 10. Out of the 10 cases done, 4 of them came out negative, meaning paternity excluded. Yeah, the father isn't the biological father.
When Kofi finally decided to test, he kept it to himself. His partner did not know, neither did his family.
I just told her I'm taking the boy to somewhere because we were planning for our naming ceremonies. I'm taking her to a friend who is a tailor to take measurements and all of that. So I went for the baby, ordered my ride, and then we went to Blueprint, their Dansuman branch. So they took the baby sample and they took my sample as well.
The child was almost 4 months old when Kofi decided to go ahead with the test. Then came the wait.
Anytime I'm in the office, I'll be counting the days. Today is the 3rd day. When I come to office the next day, today is the 4th day, like that. So I got a mail when I was in the office. Yes, but I couldn't check in the office because they gave me a card which has a serial number, which I left at home. So I had to get back to home. So I go home around 7. The first thing I did was to look for the card. And then I entered the serial number and then the mail opened. The result was actually what I was expecting, because it would have been a disaster if it went the other way. The results showed that I was the father of the child.
The doubts were gone. The son he had loved from birth was indeed his. For Kofi, the test brought relief. For others, the search for answers continues. As DNA testing becomes more common, questions once settled by trust alone are increasingly being taken to the laboratory.
We've heard news. The child is even 8 years, 9 years. You go and check, the child is not your son or your daughter. So if you don't have doubt, if you're okay, fine. Yes, but the moment you begin to have doubts, it is better you go and check.
Whether the result brings reassurance or heartbreak, more men are choosing certainty. And for them, the answer may be only a DNA test away. Mavis Kabukua's report read to you.